ओके, यहाँ से स्टार्ट। Yoga has become a very popular topic, but it may not be for everyone. Before you sign yourself, you need to examine what you want from your fitness routine. If you are looking for high energy, fast paced aerobic workout, a yoga class might not be your best choice. In friends, more popular than high impact. Before embarking on new exercise, think about your needs and desires. Yoga is changing the world fitness. At an enormous research cost, a leading chemical company has developed a manufacturing process converting wood fibers into plastic. New plastic can be used for, among other things, the hulls and sailboat. What does the company think sailboat hulls used to be made to be? Surely the mania for high technology. Conclusion. The groundwater in the locality has been found to contain a high level of arsenic, making it dangerous to drink. Arsenic leads to various problems like muscle impassiveness, sweating, muscle cramps, and spontaneous pain. It is extremely poisonous to human. What makes arsenic especially dangerous is that it doesn't have a taste or odor, so you can be exposed to it without knowing. Arsenic is naturally occurring. It also comes in inorganic or man-made form. These are used in agriculture, mining, and mining. Area should be shifted. Oh, of course not. The government should make arrangement for supplies only to ही जाएगा, क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं कि शिफ्ट कर दिया जाए. Literature has witnessed the roles of women evolving through ages, but until recent times, most of the published writers were men, and the portrayal of women literature was without doubt. But a lot of it has to be blamed on the fact that the Asian world literacy was strictly limited. Majority of those who could write their male were male, because most references to women character in Shakespeare's plays are derogatory. It has been argued that Shakespeare did not like women. Which of the following assumptions to be the strongest? Character in play by make laudatory references to women. There is no record of seekers having owned her. Character in plays he need not reflect the author's own. Characters making the reference are the minor ones. Character plays a 5, 7, 2, 8, 4, 3, 9, 8, 7, 3, 6. 1 is added to each even divisor. 2, 3, 8, 9, 4, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, and 1 is subtracted from each odd digit. 4, 6, 2, 8, 6, 2, 8 are each odd digit, and the digits which are not repeating are removed. रिपीट नहीं कर रहे हैं उसको रिमूव कर दो. 4 रिपीट नहीं कर रहा, 6 रिपीट कर रहा, 3 नहीं रिपीट कर रहा, 9 रिपीट कर रहा, 5 नहीं रिपीट कर रहा, 2 रिपीट कर रहा, 8 रिपीट कर रहा, 9, 6 रिपीट कर रहा. ओके. Then how many such page number are there in the newly formed form? Each has many digits between them, as there are between the natural number series removed. Then how many such pairs of number are there in new number form? Each of which has many digits between them, as there are between natural numbers both forward and backward. 9, 6, 2, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 5, 3, 2, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, more than 3. Is it? A is not greater than B. A at rate B is not greater than B. Okay, A greater नहीं है जैसे, और A and B is neither greater than nor equal to B, or A% B is not smaller than B. A hashtag B is neither smaller nor equal to B. A is neither greater nor smaller than B. तो B hashtag R greater than R S at the rate M. Q L Z S L% Z and S H T R H hashtag T% R. B hashtag Q B greater than Q is false. Z and H B greater than H is also false. B hashtag Q B greater Z and H Z greater than H. Q Z and H नहीं टू तो सही आ रहा है, ओनली टू ही जाएगा. hashtag next Z hashtag L hashtag L Z hashtag L M and S M at the rate K is W hashtag T% Q SGU G hashtag U VW hashtag U. And false. Q and L greater than U. ये भी false है. Z hashtag U Z greater than U. ये भी false है. None. So H hashtag Q hashtag Q $S Q copy power S hashtag T at a rate W M hashtag Z% Y. तो ये H hashtag M H greater than M false. S at a rate and T greater than S is also false. Q% T ये भी नन आ रहा है यार, डाउट में आ जाए सही आ रहा है कि नहीं. 7 बिजनेसमैन है. ओके 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. J has more profit than I and L but less than K. O earns more profit than M but not as much as I. I earns 4th highest. ओके I के ऊपर K और J जाएगा. Second, G has more profit than I and L, but less than K. Okay. Yes. O earns more profit than M, but not much as I. More profit than, but not as much as I. ओके, आई के नीचे ओ एम जाएगा और आई के ऊपर के जे जे एन अर्न्स लेस प्रॉफिट देन के. ओके. के एंड एल. But not much as they know. The person with third highest profit 8k है. If the profit of O is 1/4, है profit and 1/4 है L का, and K is 5 times of O. L 8 2 O is 2000 6000. If the sum of profit of J and I is 15, difference between L and I is 2000. ये 8 6 9. So Sunday we declares permanent lockdown all through the year, even after the pandemic is over. Yes, as the people have become very different. Environment Sundays being holiday, we had a chance to roam about more class. No, many of us goes only yet Sundays to complete their monthly market course. Okay. एक पर्सन है जनवरी मार्च अप्रैल जून अगस्त सितंबर नवंबर एंड दिसंबर. ओके. एच विजिट 2 person कंसेक्यूटिव नहीं है. पर्सन डू नॉट अल्फाबेट. एच 2 person बिफोर कनाडा. H 2 person before Canada. Okay, and Canada visit in the month having even number of days. Even F visit immediately before H. Immediately before H हो गया ना. E visit 2 person after the one immediately. A visit immediately before the one who likes Canada. E visit 2 person after. Okay, the one UK visit immediately before J. G neither visit November nor December. ठीक है. Canada is in month which has even number of days. Yes, UK. No. He does not like UK. Eco UK नहीं पर number of person visit before UK. Same as number of person visit after Australia. Australia. Only one person visit between Australia and A. B visit two person after the one who likes Algeria. The one USA visit immediately before Italy. A neither likes Italy nor France. यूके एंड जी जी यहाँ नहीं आएगा जी और यहाँ कर दूँ तो यूके यहाँ पे आ जाएगा यूके के नीचे जितने हैं 1 2 3 ऑस्ट्रेलिया 1 2 3 ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो जाएगा अल्जीरिया इटली नहीं है फ्रांस नहीं है यूएसए एंड इटली बी और अल्जीरिया ए इटली नहीं है फ्रांस नहीं है ए यूके नहीं है इटली इधर नहीं इटली बिफोर ओके इन विच द फॉलोइंग मंथ डज बी विजिट बी अगस्त में है how many person before you likes USA 1 2 3 4 5 6 on which of the following country does E like USA D and F interchange the position C ये तो लेंदी है नहीं घर से हमारा ये वाला करूँगी 10% है J to S sitting around the circular table 10% है ना some of the facing M sit fourth right of S 1 2 3 fourth right of S 2% S and O में 2% S और O में as when S and O where both face opposite direction. Any person है O and M में as between K और L. L who sit immediate left of S. इमीडिएट लेफ्ट ऑफ एस जितना ओ एम में दो है तो के और एल में भी दो. के और में जीरो के और एल ओ एम के और एल में बोथ एल who sit R sit third right of K. 1 2 third right. थर्ड राइट ऑफ के फिर थर्ड राइट ऑफ इधर भी जा सकते हैं. आर से थर्ड राइट ऑफ के यहाँ नहीं जाएगा. इधर भी जा सकते हैं. के एन फेस अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. के बोथ फेस अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ ओ. ओ के और आर अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ ओ. आर सिट थर्ड राइट ऑफ के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. K and N face opposite direction to each other. Q and P sit opposite to each other. Q and P, Q and P, Q and P and Q and P, Q and P and Q and P. K L. यार ये तो रूल्ड आउट हो गया. K L ये भी रूल्ड आउट हो गया. ये सही है. Q P O P P तो इधर जाएगा नहीं. Q faces away from the center. J sits second left of Q. J and N opposite direction. और नंबर ऑफ पर्सन है एल और एन में. ओके हो गया बन गया. और नहीं क्यू एन पी अपोजिट डायरेक्शन है. ये आउटसाइड का इनसाइड हो. Okay, who among the following persons sit second right of M if M and L face each other? Second right of M is K. And sit immediate left of P. No, the one who faces. No, the one who sit third left of R. If all the persons sit anti-clockwise direction from J. Okay, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay, which of the following statement is honored? S and R face each other. No. P no, is not true. As N sit third right of the one who sit opposite to P. K और N opposite है. क्या बोला? N sit third right of the one sit opposite to P. Yes, ये तो true है. तो 3% है एल एंड पी व्हेन काउंटेड फ्रॉम पी, नहीं, बोथ ए एंड सी। फॉर द फॉलोइंग लाइक ना आर और एन इनसाइड आउटसाइड, जे एंड पी, inside N and Q, inside outside, O and P, inside R और N में 3 है, J और P में 2 है, ये जाएगा। If not more than 2 persons are facing the same direction shift, then who sit third right of the one sit immediate left of L. S third right. O ये सर्कुलर कितना 6 7 8 who among the sit immediate right of V. 2 person at P and W. W who sit second right of T. R sit third left of Q. P neither sit adjacent to R nor Q. ठीक है, R sit third left of Q. Yeah. 1 2 R sit third left of Q. ये तो रॉन्ग हो जाएगा। V and S are sitting together. V and S ये हो जाएगा, V and S ये हो जाएगा। R नॉट नहीं आएगा इससे। P neither sit adjacent to S nor W. कंबाइन करके ही आएगा। ये क्या छोड़ा मैंने, ये वाला भी मेरे को देख के समझ में आ रहा है वैसे तो, बट टाइम नहीं है, 1 मिनट में कहाँ ही हो पाएगा। 21 22 20 25 26 27 Which of the following is the second? अच्छा ये फर्स्ट में ही हो जाएगा। That is 74 23 43 62 81 45 72 70 22 and 80। 35 को 62 5 6 7 5 में से 2 70। अरे यार इसको करना था, क्या ही कर दिया यार, आ गया बस इसको माइनस करके रिवर्स करना है, बट नहीं हो पाएगा क्योंकि मैंने पागलपन किया है। विच डिस्क्राइब, क्या बोल रहा है कि विच डिस्क्राइब फिजिकल ऑब्जेक्ट विथ सेंसर प्रोसेसिंग एबिलिटी, सॉफ्टवेयर एंड टेक्नोलॉजी कनेक्ट एंड एक्सचेंज डाटा बिटवीन द नेटवर्क्स, in which your first antivirus Dash is a technique which is identify capturing data from mobile has been microchip. DAS is a Romanian cybersecurity which refer to the speed in which data is generated, distributed, collected, and rate is based on factors such as amount of sensor and that is velocity, which is known as brain of the computer. Obviously, CPU, which program used to detect unsolicited, unwanted, virus infected, spam filter, which is a partition data into groups where data is the same or similar to one. Which one is used? China counting frame. Okay, pointing device, optical scanning device, keyboard इसका मैंने नोट्स भी बनाया हुआ है. इनपुट डिवाइस, आउटपुट डिवाइस, डिवाइस ही कौन से जनरेशन में आते हैं, फोर्थ में आते हैं. Which unit is divinely decided to convert? Which memory used when a large amount of data and programs, long term basis, additional or secondary, obviously. Which device is used to produce large drawing image such as maps, construction, projector या फिर printer है, monitor है, projector है, नहीं पता. Which is used to store large amount of structure and instruction. They can be used to support wide range of activities. Okay, DAX is distributed application subject partition task or workload relationship in which one program the request a service or resource from another program. I think this is no. Web server can also use multiple. Which key attribute additional link between data into table. Which of the following is a permanent storage device? Which topology is mainly used to? Dash is the define ISP. पता नहीं यार, हो सकता है. A favorite in URL or web page address deemed relevant by a user and saved for future. These favorites are also called bookmarks. Which type of phishing that targets specific information, typically through malicious email. Honeywell series a 36 degree. This is from third generation. Odd one odd. Jim Lovell and NASA, Niti Aayog, Technology Driven Governance Education, which India is set to launch, which is recently Japan has launched a Star Award है. Which city became the first in India to Indian Institute? At 20 national governors held in Visakhapatnam, what was the central theme reflecting India's vision for Kiran Desai, Booker Prasad? RBI draft circular titled RBI Settle Claims falling under the Nomination Facilities Regulation Act 1949. The partners between of living. What is the full form of Swami? Where is the headquarters of NSTL? Talwar. Member of CB. Full-time member. Aging is of which of the following phrases should fill in the blanks, okay? Aging is often noticed through small changes such as hair turning grey, dry skin, or movement that becomes slower, but some of the most important aging related changes take place inside the body quietly and without warning. One of these is the gradual weakening of the immune system, natural process that makes it harder to fight infection. This change is not immediately visible, yet it can be dashed. For example, global figure shows that adult age 65 and older account for hospitalization rate of approximately 96.8 per 1 lakh for season influenza and around 1.6 93 for season 6.8 million hospital for pneumonia in 2025 साल could determine future like expectancy with causes immediate symptoms like determined copes with illness. Which of the following sentence can be inferred? Singles is an elderly individual is usually harmless and never develop into long-lasting nerve pain or chronic. Other people prefer complete isolation after recovery from the void. Illness such as flu, singles and can disturb older adult social engagement and sense of independence. What might be passing fever for a younger person can turn into something far more serious later. A simple flu can take weeks to recover from pneumonia, can lead to hospital stays and long-term decline, and singles may leave behind nerve pain for months or years. Among older people, adult India study found that pneumonia was the prevalent infection 39.3% and in hospital mortality reached 32% overall, with pneumonia that peaking at 47.1% in the US for adults aged 75 and above experience a cumulative hospitalization rate of 598 point alone. The upshot these infections may interrupt routines, compromise independence, and impose added strains on family. That is, a preventive measures such as vaccination, timely health checkups, and regular conversation with doctors play a vital role in aging well. For complete ivory to avoid re-engagement. Illness such as flus and pneumonia can disturb older adults and sense of never develop into long nights. ये तो पहला तो पक्का ही गलत है. Now, elderly people prefer completely isolation after recovering. The silent cost of skipping vaccination. ये जाएगा वो क्या है? चलो pivotal. Convey with doctor play a pivotal important role यानी superfluous, tentative, redundant. यार इनमें से तो मुझे कुछ भी नहीं लग रहा था. ये होना चाहिए instrumental. Which insightful and persuasive, highlighting, preventing overall tone. Which statement best reflect the other recommendation for promoting well-being and dignity? Exam programs are less useful than traditional remedies, ensuring the individuals should prioritize solitude and reduce social contact. Physical activity alone ensures complete protection against regular medical visits are necessary. नहीं, personal health and regular communication help maintain activity and dignity among adults. According to the passage, which of the following sentences are for aging can cause subtle external changes, but more significant internal changes occurs unnoticed. ये तो सही है, unnoticed inside the body. Preventive steps such as vaccination and regular health consultation help others people to maintain their well-being. Yes. In India, families often bear healthcare expenses directly when elderly members require medical treatment. Yes. Government insurance schemes fully cover hospital costs of pneumonia patient in private. The gradual weakening of the immune system makes older adults more vulnerable to serious. ये भी मुझे डी वाला भी पढ़ना पड़ेगा है कि नहीं. What might be passing fever for younger person can do something far more than a simple flu can take weeks. It may leave behind a pain for months. Among older India study for pneumonia was ये तो पढ़ लिया है ना मैंने. Okay, the silent cost of sick giving in adults are often overlooked. Illness bring complication beyond immediate discomfort. Influenza, pneumonia may limit mobility, reduce independence, and in some cases lead to long-term changes in daily life. For instance, singles in the older population is much more likely to evolve into post-herpetic neuralgia, chronic nerve pain condition affecting up to one in every two people age 85 or older who contract single. In India context, household healthcare expenses are mostly borne out of pocket. So when an older adult falls ill, whole family may need to come and possibly hospital care. One of the study found that community pneumonia patient age could mean higher cost. Okay, US में and in private hospital ऐसा कुछ तो बोला नहीं फुली नहीं नहीं डी फॉल्स होगा फिर तो according to its statement by the significance of internal aging they are slow and visible process significantly influence the body response to various generally noticeable through external symptoms that immune system decline. They occur rapidly during midlife, reducing the body curve to recover. The primary affect younger नहीं. The temporary physiological restore नहीं. Statement best describes the significant internal aging. What inference can be drawn from the data regarding pneumonia-related hospitalization model? Pneumonia-related fatalities are significantly lower in India. नहीं, pneumonia in India is rarely fatal. No, pneumonia remains a dominant cause of hospital mortality, particularly among aging. Mortality from pneumonia in India primarily affect individuals below 60 years. Pneumonia deaths in India have steady decline due to widespread preventive. In India, rarely fatal. Which of the following cannot be inferred? Older adults in India receive full financial coverage for pneumonia related treatment for ऐसा तो कुछ कहीं भी नहीं बोला है ऐसा बोला है लास्ट पैराग्राफ में भी दिख नहीं रहा ऐसा कुछ The elderly population in India really suffers from pneumonia because vaccines have eliminated a disease. ये भी नहीं. Younger adults experience similar hospitalization rates for influenza those age 75. Based on the paragraph, which of the following best capture the broader consequences in all? Disease may trigger long-term physical decline, emotional distress, and economic hardship. Physical weakness along account for the majority of hospitalization among aging individuals across nations. Older adults face mild complications after infection, easily manageable through the over-the-counter. Chronic illness rarely affect emotional or sense. Medical insurance eliminates nearly all financial costs. When adversary beset younger generation, the venerated elders' unassuming counsel often furnishes lucidity, tempering impulsivity. When adversary Society resembles a shrinking loom where neglected threads of trust and tenderness unravel, slowly leaving behind fragmented fabric that mirrors collective negligence. Shrinking unravel. Hospitals across India are implementing stringent quality audits, standardized protocols, and capricious sacred systematic auditing. From childhood, kept incorrect and select you are tasked to find the world that is incorrect. From childhood, from childhood नहीं होना चाहिए. Returning to familiar state, the mind relinquishes its perpetual vigilance, allowing anticipation to resurface and latent emotions to unfold with deliberate tenderness. The mind AI advances at a breathtaking pace, reshaping work, learning, and intimate experience while offering morose simulacrum of companionship. For many, chatbot provide solace and facial illusion of understanding, yet their empathy remains algorithmic and conditional. The convenience of tailored validation risk AI advances at breathtaking, reshaping work, learning, and intimate experience while offering morals. Inspect. समझ में नहीं आएगा. Preserving the frivolous labor of presence that cultivate genuine belonging and art. Preserving the culture and homogenized responses further propagate meaningful intimacy. Through ubiquitous ritual. A relationship beyond ephemeral consolation. Anomalies Similar regulatory aberrations pragmatic may oppose it. So, okay, the dash effect of verbal abuse, pernicious effects of verbal abuse, dash interminably continuously replaying in the mind of instilling linger. It often transcends the original. Neglect is rarely a dramatic collapse, rather it is an dash creeping corrosion that stealthily and persistently dash bonds, erodes bond, object and promise until nothing remains worth grandparents dash sagacity, disseminate through antidotes and lullabies, their Venetian counsels often might quietly eliminating bewildered dash during life, inescapable vicissitudes. पढ़ना पढ़ पढ़ के सर दर्द हो गया है. Okay. According to the passage, which of the following sentences are true and false? Sedentary lifestyles, poor diets, and harmful habits are factors contributing to declining ovarian reserve. A 2023 study reported poor ovarian reserve in nearly 40% of surveyed participants. Clinicians assess an ovarian reserve using hormonal tests and ultrasound to guide patient counseling and planning. India's reported prevalence of polycystic ovary syndrome was stated to be below 3%. A distant fertility issue as non-urgent, postponing studies on reproductive health surveillance. Diminished ovarian reserve denotes an unexpectedly low complement of oocytes for women chronical age. Predicament that can complicate conception and long-term family planning. Humans are born with finite follicle endowment, roughly 1 to 2 million oocytes at birth, which falls to some hundred of thousands of poverty and keep diminishing across reproductive years. This biological reality remains quantity and often quality wane with time. Clinicians employ hormonal assays and ultrasound markers to appraise ovarian reserve and counsel patients about realistic options. C तो true है. B and C तो true है. और sedentary lifestyle, poor diet. B and C तो पक्का true है. Recent clinic-based research has found an alarm about premature depletion in younger cohort. 2023 study examining reproductive age women found poor reason apart with the majority of affected clinic clustered in early 30s. Such finding correlate what many fertility specialists are seeing, an uptick in referrals for low and values and unrelated normally. These empirical signals prompted calls to look beyond age alone when assessing fertility. The study used AMH threshold to categorize reserve showing biomarkers can flag risk. Prompt intent. Multiple interacting agents are suspected to hasten follicular attrition. Urban lifestyle, sedentary routines, processed diets, and tobacco or alcohol use compound metabolic derangement that can perturb ovulation. Poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, ये भी सही है. A, B, C and are true. In consumer pesticide is also implicated while polycystic ovaries with pooled prevalence. In India near नहीं ये गलत है ये नहीं सही है. Why do clinicals call for early fertility assessment and prudent counseling according to the passage? Societal shift like rising mean age at marriage mean biological clocks increasingly intersect with life plans. Environmental monitoring and stricter regulation could help rein in harmful chemical burden. Mitigation hinges on both public education and individual care, improving nutrition, increasing physical activity, and curbing harmful habits. Reducing chemical exposure feasible can help forestall early decline. Early fertility assessment allows people to weigh assisted fertility preservation or tailored lifestyle intervention rather than leaving decision to chance. Clinicians urge vigilance, pragmatic counseling, and research to the causes so future generations are less likely to face silent squeeze. Policymakers ramp up surveillance, fund longitudinal studies so clinicians can bring data to bear for prevention urgent. Easier to plan ahead, consider prevention option, and adopt time personalized. Which of the following factor is not mentioned as contributing to follicle attrition? What do fertility specialists infer from the rise of low AMH level among biomarkers can reveal fertility risk and assist clinic in timely intervention beyond just age assessment. Ovarian performance is mostly unaffected. The hormonal decline in women is reversible. Fertility in patient is primarily determined and women under 30 rarely face. What method clinical use to evaluate a woman's ovarian reserve or mentioned in the endocrine disruptive chemicals and polycystic collectively worsen reproductive x plus 5 x square minus 41x plus a is equal to the difference between root is 50, 25, 16, 25 and 16, 400, a is equal to 400 आ जाएगा, y square minus 24y plus b is equal to the difference between both the root of equivalent were 2 digit consecutive prime number. 11, 13, 143, b is equal to 143. E is a perfect square, true. B is an exact multiple of 13, yes. The remainder of b is divided by a. When the remainder left of b is divided by a. Find the difference between smaller root of both equations. ग्यारह एंड 16, 5, 713, 7 3 से 21 से जाएगा, 23 से जाएगा, प्लस 1308, 11 1 11, 11 2 7 into 4, 2 into 2, 11 2 22 and 7 2 14. X greater than y, 200 no, 19 1 19, 19 1 19, तो नो रिलेशन हो जाएगा. एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 620 एक्स प्लस 3200 ए ग्रेटर है बी से, तो ए ग्रेटर है बी से, रूट्स 80 एंड ये ए हो गया, ये बी हो गया. ए माइनस बी इज इक्वल टू 25, तो 80 माइनस 25 10 7 25 65, 7 55 आएंगे. पी इक्वल टू 55, बी प्लस क्यू 40 माइनस 103, 10 में से 40 63, क्यू इक्वल टू 63, 80 40 120 130 168 डिवाइडेड बाय 9. डिवाइडेड बाय 2, 40 80 130 168. ये 40 ये 80 इक्कीस 6 7 okay, तो long term is P and Q. P is 55, Q is equal to 63, 56, 62, 57 and 60. एक 60 रॉन्ग है. 61 पूछा कि फाइंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन रॉन्ग टर्म 60 एंड थर्ट एंड 30 is 30. X and Y का X Y are the replacement of wrong term series 1 and 2. And even 61 minus 61. And find the value. Find annual 160, 184, X and Y. MN are 3-digit number. Okay. A B C का सम है 7, just 140 M तो आ गया. 1 A is half of B and B half of C. 124. बीस 24 28 8 4 12 और 16. डिफरेंस बताना. 32. In another series that follows the same pattern, the first follow कर रहा है. Then 3x minus 2y. 3 into 212 minus 2y. बीस 8 6 4 5 6 20 16 24 4 4 18 19 36 कितना 6 1 2 3 4 5 तो ट्रेन की लेंथ है फर्स्ट 300 मीटर कैन क्रॉस अ प्लेटफॉर्म इन 8 सेकेंड। स्टेटमेंट 2 है अ मैन हु रनिंग विद अ स्पीड ऑफ 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड कैन क्रॉस अ प्लेटफॉर्म इन 5 सेकेंड। अच्छा इससे आ जाएगा कंबाइन करके। A person invested certain amount in scheme A which offers compound interest 21 आ जाएगा 3360 3 7 जा 3 1 जा 3 7 1 जा 7 6 जा 42 A is equal to 16। ओके फाइंड द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ए से तो नहीं आएगा फर्स्ट से तो नहीं आएगा सेकेंड द रेशियो ऑफ अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड बाय ए एंड बी इज 4:3 and the simple interest received after 3 years 3120 more है than compound interest received after 2 years। ये भी बहुत ही रेशियो कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ ए टू बी इज 3:2 मार्क प्राइस 2000 है cost price and mark both articles sold at profit of 25%। 5/4 4 7s are 28 4 5s are 20 5 5s are 25 7 5 35 36 37x सेलिंग प्राइस आ गया 200 को 5/4 4 5s are 28 250 आ गया x। इधर डिस्काउंट गिवन ऑन आर्टिकल ए इज हाफ में डिस्काउंट जो है आधा है बी का। सो 2000 माइनस 375x अपॉन 2000 माइनस 250x एक सेकेंड 4:3:2 ठीक है ये 1:2 है तो ये 4000 हो जाएगा ये 5 5 7 7 14 15 3 3 6 7 हो जाएगा ये 2000 हो जाएगा ये 250 माइनस करेंगे 5 20x इक्वल टू 20 आ गया। फाइंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सेलिंग प्राइस 375 और 250 525 500 आ गया। Vessel contain milk and water का रेशियो 2:1 20% is taken out from the vessel 20 मान लेती हूँ 20% taken out 16 बचेगा 20% 2 8 बचेगा and replace with the same quantity of water then the quantity of milk in the mixture 10 5 find the initial 150 the ratio of present ages of P2R is 5:7 and the difference between P and Q is equal to difference between Q and R। P is equal to 5A minus Q Q is equal to 7A तो 7 3 10 12 A is equal to 2Q 6 12 6 Q is equal to 6A। अभी पूछता है एवरेज 90 हो जाएगा और 7 3 10 12 6 18 18 5 6 तो क्या पूछा है सबका प्रेजेंट एज आ जाएगा आराम से आ जाएगा। टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट जो है 5Z है. रेशियो ऑफ नंबर 3Z 2Z. 10x बॉयज़ एंड गर्ल्स कितना 10x. 3Z प्लस 10x 2Z प्लस 25 गर्ल्स. रेशियो नंबर ऑफ बॉयज़ टू गर्ल्स बिकम 5:4. टोटल है 270 है और y प्लस x की वैल्यू 5 है. 5 4 9 9 3 27 5 3 15 एंड 4 3 12 हो जाएगा. ना 3Z प्लस 10x इक्वल टू 150. 2Z प्लस 20y इक्वल टू 120. इसको 2 से इंटू 3 से तो ये 3 2 6 20x ये 300 हो जाएगा. 3 2 6Z प्लस 60y इक्वल टू 12 3 30 से तो ये 60 हो जाएगा और ये 40 x माइनस वाई जो है वो 40. y प्लस एक्स इज फार्स. इसमें जो आ रहा है वो he started a business with X. He started a business with rupees X. After 8 months, B also joined. X plus 500. At the same time, A ने withdraw कर लिया 500 रुपये. X minus 500. At the end of year, the total profit is 30,000. Out of which B ने रिसीव किया 8x. कितना मंथ तक लगा एंड तक. एट एक्स प्लस 4x माइनस 4x प्लस टोटल प्रॉफिट है 31. 12x 24x दो है. इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ time taken by P, Q and R to complete the work. X minus 4 days and 10 days. The total work unit is 120 है. Q and R together can complete. Q plus R जो है वो complete कर सकते हैं 90% of the total work in 4 days. 12 9 27 आ गया. एक सौ कर सकते हैं. ओके 108 कम 108 माइनस कर देंगे 120 से 12. और R कितना करेगा 12 into 4, 48. 60 units. Sixty divided by 4, 15 आ जाएगा. Person invested 100x in a scheme at rate of 10% compounded annually for 3 years, and the difference between compound interest received by him in second and third year is only 100x. Then 10%, 10k, 1000, 110. One. Second year 11 आ जाएगा 65. 15. Okay, 15 हो गया. Wire and he invested same amount 15,000, same amount in wires at rate of 12. The amount he received 54. पंद्रह 15 दूनी 30. Find the value of x on. y 3 आया तो y 2. अरे क्या, the downstream and upstream both of x किलोमीटर पर hour. डाउनस्ट्रीम है ये, अपस्ट्रीम है. x माइनस वाई और ये 24 है और ये a माइनस a plus b is equal to x. The time taken by boat to cover 128 kilometer downstream, that is x, and 128 minus x kilometer upstream, find the vast speed of river. थोड़ा लंबा प्रोसेस हो जाएगा अगर 50 से कम ही है. 16 8 बार में कट जाएगा ये। सोलह इंटू 24, 16 16 4 64, 32। चौबीस से तोड़ेगा नहीं सर। 16 लंबा प्रोसेस है। फोर 3 डिजिट नंबर है। A B and C when divided by C। अच्छा, then digit sum of the resultant will not exactly। डिजिट सम जो होगा वो रिजल्टेंट वैल्यू नॉट 3 से डिवाइड नहीं होगा। A B C are consecutive integer, find the product of digit of 6 A B C। 5 4 3 हो सकता है, 4 3 2 हो सकता है, ये तो 3 2 1 हो सकता है, 0 से तो बड़ा ही होगा ना। देन फाइंड द प्रोडक्ट। 5 4 24 24, 5 4 20, इस 60 हो जाएगा, 24 21 and 3 3 2 6 7। अरे तो सभी कर रहे हैं। देन ए बी सी को डिवाइड, ए बी सी अगर 5 4 3 को अगर सी से ही डिवाइड करें, 3 1 से 3, ये डिविजिबल नहीं है, सही है। 3 1 से 3, 3 4 12, 3 4, ये डिविजिबल है। 3 1 से 3, 721, more than 1। The length of train है A and B, X मीटर and Y मीटर। The speed है 30 and 20। The time taken for both train to cross each other, X plus Y when remaining in 50 in 10 सेकेंड, 500। X plus Y 500 आ गया। Also both train can cross the over the length at the same time। Hey, hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing really well in your preparation. So I have attempted full mock 2 new pattern of IBPS RRB. So basically सबसे पहले मैंने वो अटेम्प्ट किया जो डुएबल था, वन लाइनर टाइप्स। अरे गलत क्या हो गया, मोर देन 3 था, इसको अटेंड करने में गलत कर दिया। सो कंप्यूटर में पढ़ रही हूँ अभी, ये सारे एमसीक्यूज कराए हुए आए थे, गाइडली से ही पढ़ रही हूँ। और जीए तो बहुत डिफरेंट आएगी एग्ज़ाम में। इंग्लिश इंग्लिश ना देख रही हूँ मैं, काफ़ी रीडिंग बेस्ड पे है। जैसे ये जो क्या बोलते हैं आरसीज भी दोनों रीडिंग पे ही था, बिल्कुल भी टफ नहीं थे। अगर जिसका रीडिंग अच्छा है, और इतना टफ मतलब ये क्या बोलते हैं पैराग्राफ भी नहीं है, और आप पढ़ोगे तो इजीली आपको समझ में आ जाएगा और आप मार्क कर सकते हो क्वेश्चन। जैसे कि ये कुछ टोन वाले जो थोड़े से अनप्रिडिक्टेबल टाइप्स होते हैं तो आप लीव कर सकते हैं, जिसका अच्छा है ये कर लेते हैं तो कर भी सकते हैं। और जैसे कि ये क्वेश्चन जो है काफ़ी मतलब देखिए नहीं कि स्पेलिंग रॉन्ग हो, ये ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चन नहीं थे। ये बेसिकली इनको समझ के यहाँ वर्ड ये यूज़ सही हुआ है या नहीं, ये ऐसे भी ये क्वेश्चंस थे। सो ये थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी हो जाते हैं, टफ भी हो जाते हैं करने में। इसको मैंने मेरे को बी नहीं सही लग रहा था, और फिर बी यहाँ पे सही नहीं लग रहा था, तो ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे बी कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था, तो सी भी दिया हुआ था। तो मैंने इसको रीड किया तो मुझे लगा ये भी जाएगा, तो और वो गलत निकला। बट ये थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है और मेरे को थोड़ा सा एरर करने में भी प्रॉब्लम है। अच्छा ये कटोडियन था, नो रिप्लेसमेंट था। और इसका जो ये क्या बोलते हैं, ये मुझे थोड़ा सा इजी साइड नहीं लगा, यहाँ पे इजी लिखा हुआ है, मुझको तो बिल्कुल भी इजी नहीं लगा, और काफ़ी कम लोगों ने करेक्ट भी अटेम्प्ट किया है। सी बहुत कम लोगों ने किया है, और मैं तो 2 गलत भी हो गए। बाकी ये तो बहुत बार पढ़ा है, ये ईजी था करने वाला। बाकी मुझे आरसीज बिल्कुल भी टफ नहीं लगा, और मेरा सही भी हुआ है। बेस्ट थिंग इज़ प्रैग्मेटिक का मुझे लगा काम है तो कैप्टिकेस मतलब पूरा वो चला जाएगा। क्विजिटिक व्हाट डज इट मीन, अनरियलिस्टिक, ओके चलो ये भी सही गया है। बाकी ये भी रीडिंग पे बेस्ड है यार, बट इतना रीड कर कर के दिमाग मतलब इंग्लिश अटेम्प्ट करते हुए बहुत अच्छा दिमाग होना चाहिए। दिमाग काम कर रहा है तो आप इंग्लिश में अच्छा परफॉर्म करोगे, अगर नहीं तो बहुत गंदा जाता है। मेरे साथ तो हुआ भी ऐसा है, कभी कभी बहुत वर्स्ट परफॉर्म करती हूँ इंग्लिश में। ईडीआई करने वाली थी वैसे तो, बट मुझे लगा कि वन लाइनर करते हैं, शायद अगर मैं इसको करती तो ज़्यादा टाइम ले लेती। इतने मेरे होते भी नहीं, 20 किए हैं मैंने, 2 गलत भी हो गए, पता नहीं क्या है। ये क्या गलत हो गया यार, क्या पूछा था जो मैंने कर दिया, इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट 1500, पता नहीं, आया तो सही था। मोर देन वन, मेरा तो मोर देन वन आ रहा था। 5 एक क्या रहा, केस 1 बन रहा है 543, यही सेम बना मेरा। एक केस 432 का बन रहा है, ये बना मेरा। एक 321 का भी बन रहा है, तो ये कैसे गलत कैसे होगा। अच्छा अरे यार हाँ, प्लस में करने में दिक्कत कर दिया मैंने। ये x+y 500 आया था, बाकी तो किया ही नहीं है, उसको मैं करूँगी बाद में आराम से। तो दैट्स ऑल या गाइस, आपने अटेम्प्ट किया तो बताइएगा। रीजनिंग में और कर सकते थे यार, स्पीड थोड़ा सा बढ़ा के, स्पीड थोड़ा सा यार, आरवी इज़ ऑल अबाउट स्पीड। अगर स्पीड अच्छा है तो आप अच्छा ही परफॉर्म करोगे, स्पीड नहीं अच्छा है तो गंदा जाएगा, बहुत बुरा जाएगा। अगर आपने ये मॉक अटेंड किया है तो काइंडली डू शेयर योर मार्क्स। और यहाँ पे मेरे को ये वाला भी आता था, क्या बोलते, ये भी कर सकती थी अगर टाइम मिलता तो। ये मुझे आता था पैटर्न, बट क्या बोलूँ यार, स्पीड जैसा लग रहा है रॉकेट साइंस जैसी स्पीड होगी तभी हो पाएगा। ओके गाइस, लेट्स नॉट एक्सीड द वीडियो। अगर आपने ये मॉक अटेंड किया है तो काइंडली शेयर योर स्कोर and thanks for watching guys. If you're liking it, kindly do subscribe your my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, you can easily subscribe with no charges. Thanks for watching, bye bye, take care, see you in my next video.